No, 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 no. Yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Roll up on Zwift, baseline kid, feeling neat. Yeah. Yeah. Blue cap perch, I'm riding through the digital street. Yeah. Black Adidas on my feet. Yeah. White stripes keeping it clean. Yeah. Virtual Peloton, but my style's serene. Unlocks on the screen like treasures to find. Points stacking up, got grind mount grind. Free upgrades lurking, got the wheel of fortune spin. Every pedal stroke's a win. I'm logging in. Yeah, Swift blue cap, yeah, I'm sticking with that. Baseline kid vibes, ain't no need to chat. Black Adidas flashing like I own the track. Unlocks dropping free, but I don't look back. No, 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 no. Free, but I don't look back. Ghosting through London, Utopia ends brought to. Every kid tells a story, like a badge at crew. Level up new threads, virtual applause, but the blue cap stays. Yeah, it's my own law. Lead the boss temp, but I'm here for the ride. Swift got my back, online friends by my side. Trophy kid shining, but I'm cruising for fun. Baseline and black Adidas, yeah, I'm second to none. Swift blue cap, yeah, I'm sticking with that. Baseline kid vibes, ain't no need to chat. Black Adidas flashing like I own the track. Unlocks dropping free, but I don't look back. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Free, but I don't look back. Pedal past the upgrades, yeah, I see them glow. Freebies on the horizon, but I'm taking it slow. Every ride a story, every sprint a line. Mike Skinner in my headphones, my kid's looking fine. So here's to the riders chasing pixels and fame. But I'll stay in my baseline, keeping Zwift in the game. Blue cap, black Adidas, virtual streets I roam. Unlock what you want, but the kit feels like home. Unlocks dropping free, but I don't look back.
Okay, so how are we doing, guys? Coming in here just after the first climb, and yeah, the group's already split up quite a bit. We've got a group off the front. There's a distinct 5 or 6 riders who have gone off the front. I didn't quite get to stay with this chap as he went over the crest of the first KOM, but didn't think he'd stay away. And sure enough, the chap called Nace, in a white jersey there, he basically, after the KOM, he just sat in the pack and just drafted pretty much all the way to the next sprint segment. So that seemed to be a bit of his strategy for this race. So it seems. Anyway, as we're coming through this section of the ride, everyone's kind of soft-pedaling a little bit. Heart rates are coming down. But we're wanting to maintain this gap to the group behind us. There's two guys that's behind us in the same team. We definitely don't want them to catch us. And so yeah, it's just kind of like maintaining a gap and just kind of keeping the pace high, just to try and make sure that no one's just sort of sitting in and not doing too much. Coming into this race, I looked at some of the stats on the Zwift Power website, and I could see it. There's a few guys in this league who seem to be quite strong. Just as I kick over that little climb there, I kind of got a little gap actually, and I tried to maintain it. Don't know why, but I don't know why no one went with me, but it didn't last. Spoiler alert, they come back to me, and to be fair, I kind of let it happen because there's no way I'm going to be doing 25k, 24k on my own. So yeah, that came back. So yeah, I looked at the stats of some of the riders, and I could see it. Some of the riders were quite strong. I was quite confident I'd be able to stay with the front group, and that was kind of the aim from my ride. I wanted to make sure that on the first KOM I didn't get dropped, stayed with the front group, didn't let any gaps form, and so I was quite defensive from the beginning, just trying to make sure that anyone who does go off the front, or if a number of people go off the front, that I went with them. And sure enough, this little group of 6 riders formed, and so you got this guy here. Again, you can just see him in the pink, light pink, baby pink, and white jersey. He's just whenever we're on this part of the course, he's just sitting in a little bit like me, to be fair. At this point, I'm thinking I don't want to put any effort in. On that last climb, we kind of went over the crest, and I think I was second over the crest. So yeah, you could just see it's going off the front here. He wants to get these segments points, and so he pushes through just to get some of the first across the line points. I don't know how he got on in the fastest through, but we definitely got some points for this, me and him. And yeah, we formed a bit of a gap again, a good 4-second gap. And at this point, I was thinking, well, hang on a minute, could we keep this gap going? I don't know, but sure enough, my mate Nace here, he fucking sits on my wheel and doesn't do any work at all. So I could see what his plan was, and from that point onwards, I kind of knew straight away what his strategy was for the race. Just going for the points. To be fair, I wasn't really going for the segment points. Just so happened that he went, and I didn't want him to get away, I suppose, and thought I'd go with him. And to be fair, I thought some of the other guys would come with me actually to sort of contest that sprint, but no, they all kind of stayed in the pack. And sure enough, I'm here. I'm not really pushing that hard at this point. I'm sort of thinking, okay, yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing this all my own. He's not doing any effort here, and he don't look like he's planning to. So yeah, we kind of start sitting up, and the guys come back to us, which is fine by me, to be fair. Another, again, 20k to go. There's no chance I'm going to be going out there on my own. Anyone who knows me, I like to draft. I'm good at drafting, and kind of where my race is really. I can do some punchy efforts, and I can put in a bit of an effort and a bit of a sprint, and go over the climbs, but short climbs. But yeah, any long efforts, yeah, I'm absolutely dead. So yeah, if I can get in the pack and stay in the pack, even if it's going on the front a little bit, I don't mind pushing on the front and making sure the pack is, trying to maintain a gap. Don't mind doing that, but definitely can't do that for a long period of time. My 20-minute effort is not that high. So yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of trying to. I know what's coming up. Another climb, and then the big reverse the climb. I don't know if it's a reverse or the forward. I'm not entirely sure which way it is, but we're going up the other way anyway. You can see some of the watts per kilogram on the right hand side. It's not crazy, but the group behind us, they're 53 seconds, and they start to catch a little bit on us. And so we definitely don't want them guys catching, because there's a few teams in that group. And if they get able to catch, then it could go all a bit P-tong for us. So yeah, at this point here, I kind of thought that the guys would actually push quite hard going up here. And sure enough, as we hit this climb, everyone starts to pull a few watts out of the bag and push a bit harder. But you can see on the little mini map, as soon as we get over this climb, it kind of starts to roll in flat-ish again. So again, just sitting, maintain a gap, not try too hard, trying to get a bit of recovery in anticipation for the next climb. So this part of the section is a bit boring. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking for a little while, and I'll come back to you in a minute.
Yo, it's not about MD,
I boot up Zwift like it's Sunday church. Fan hums louder than my self-worth. Drip feed of drops from my digital graph. Chasing XP like I'm chasing the past. Legs burning like I've nicked a motorbike. Drafting Dave from Devon, who's twice my size. He's on a tron, but I'm still on the hunt. Need that tarmac SL8, mate, that's the one. Arrow like an NFT scam. Light like your mate who forgot his turn. Got me dreaming of pixels and podiums, even though my HR's doing polyrhythms. On my S-Works, tarmac, SL8. Climbing like guilt, descending like fate. Swift says, nice one. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm chasing KOMs like rent, I'm late. SL8, you're my halo on the flat. Slicker than the chat when I'm talking stats. Specialized dreams in a neon state. I'm the streets of Watopia. Calibrate my fate. Sweat drips like the truth in a WhatsApp group. I'm deep in the jungle, level 52. Half my mates think this game's pretend, but I've spent more drops here than I did on rent. Power to weight ratios, pure fantasy. In the real world, I'm partial to a pasty, but in here, I'm a climbing deity. SL8 makes me feel like gravity's where he shot out the ethos. Yeah, you're lean, you're mean, but you're a hill. Only seen queen. Project 7C4, that's the dream machine, but locked behind code like Area 51 memes. On my S-Work, tarmac, SL8. Climbing like guilt, descending like fate. Swift says, nice one. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm chasing 8, your comes like rent, I'm late. SL8, you're my one-click flame. Carbon frame and no shame in the game. Specialized pixels, name engraved. You make Watopia feel properly paved. Listen, I know it's a sim, not a street, but this sweat's real. These watts are heat, and if belief's just data with rhythm and beat, then I'm a poet in Lycra. On repeat. So when I goes through volcano flats and my avatar flexes like, how about that? Remember, life's a gradient, smooth or steep, but the SL8, that thing just flies in your sleep.
Did choose the SL8 for this race, and probably a good choice. I think everyone in the pen had an SL8 or a Dogma. I didn't see many other bikes other than that. A few people went for a disc wheel as well, which was surprising, I guess. But yeah, I think some of the strategic websites were saying that's a good choice to go with. Right, so here we come. We're coming up to the top of the last KOM. I was trying to stay with this guy in yellow, and to be fair, I'm absolutely gassed at this point, and he kind of just gets away. As I go over the crest, I ease up, and he just pushes on. Gutted, actually, to be honest. I was hoping to stay with these two until the end, but yeah, no, they were too strong, to be honest. So I went into the super tuck, tried to recover as much as I can in anticipation to try and push on, to be honest, as we get to the bottom, and then potentially try and catch them. I could see, you could just see I put up there a little message on the thing, but I could see this guy at the front, Jay, running for ABR, was just sitting in the front, and our mate Nace was just sitting in behind him, just drafting again. So I put up a little message, a little bit of a cheeky one, I guess, to say, mate, oh yeah, sit up, you know, he's only going to draft you, and hopefully I might be able to catch him as well. So yeah, probably a bit cheeky, but I kind of anticipated that, like in any cycle racing, people do tend to play a bit of the cat and mouse trick at the end, and so even though they're maintaining a gap at the moment, I am thinking here, hang on a minute, if I can keep relatively quite close, and then they start messing around at the end, I could actually catch them. So that was my plan at the moment, although I'm gassed here already. My heart rate's not too high, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired at this point, and to be honest, so didn't really have all that much left in me, I wouldn't say. But I was looking at the guy behind me, 34 seconds, and thinking I don't want him catching me. I don't want to. I want to try and maintain the podium position. That'd be nice. Although it's not quite as close to the front as I was hoping. But yeah. Anyway, over the next couple of next kilometre, I did bring the gap down quite a lot. I think it came down to around about 6 seconds at one point. And so yeah, I can just about see them up the road, to be honest. And so I'm like, throw my featherweight power up, see if I can get any extra gains out of that. I can see the into the last kilometre now, and I'm thinking there's not much left here. I'm gonna have to kick now, otherwise I'm never going to catch them. But that effort there is just pretty much all I had left really, and it didn't last very long. And then suddenly I see their watts going nuts. And at that point I knew it was game over. But yeah, I got 3 seconds behind second place. I was quite happy with that, to be honest. Not quite as close to the front, and I didn't manage to stay with them over the top of crest of that KOM. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I'll switch back to the rest of my teammates. We got Jim here. Jim's in 14th, if the screen's telling me right, and can just see him. He's just sitting in behind the other guy in bike and beer kit for another team. Typical with bike and beer kit. Everyone always seems to use that. So yeah, we quite often find other teams have that. But yeah, Dim's doing a good job here, just sitting in, drafting for as long as he can. Yeah, but I can just see at the top left-hand corner of that mini map is the finish line. And so he's definitely within 1.5k at that point, and probably under a k now, just waiting to pull the pin. So I messaged him on Zwift and said, "Go on, mate, push on, do your best." And at this point, I was shouting, "Go, go, 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 go! Push, push, push!" And sure enough, he pulls it, massive whoop bomb out of the bag, and blast past our mate. What's his name? Taybold. Now I push back to Dave Tilstead. Dave is on the front actually. He's leading out. Probably not where he wants to be. With another guy bike and beer kit behind him, and for another team. And Dave's coming up to the final 500 meters now. He decides to go throw some whoop bombs down. At this point, I thought, oh, he's got it. And then, oh, mate, oh, look at this guy. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah, he just gets him on the line. What is that? That's not even funny, is it? Unlucky day, but yeah, massive effort, mate. Then I go back to Chris. Here we go. Chris is an absolute monster on a bike. Here we go. It's in the last 500 meters, throws his power up, and absolutely flies by the other guy. The guy's got no chance. He didn't even know what happened. And yeah, look, he just absolutely smashes him. The guy isn't even responding with any watts. So yeah, Chris absolutely destroyed that last sprint. Nice one, mate. Here we go. Going back to Matt. Matt's in the prime position here, like he's on the third wheel. He's just sitting there thinking, I'm right here. And then he sees the other guy go. Let's look at those watts out of Matt. Fucking hell, mate, you actually smashed that, and like the guys behind him didn't even know what the hell hit him. So yeah, great effort, lads. Yeah, absolutely nailed that. Everyone's got their own battles in their own race, and everyone's absolutely did everything they could to get around. So well done, lads. Really enjoyed that, and yeah, on to next week, I guess.